Who else outside of the elite buys into this non-meritocratic or gamed meritocratic, diversicratic or equitocratic system?
Equitocratic.
Yeah.
What even before going into that, I mean, I think it is wise to point out that the majority of Americans are pro meritocracy. 75% of Americans, according to a 2019 poll, including a majority of conservatives, moderates, and liberals, believe that race should not be a factor in college admissions. 2019 poll, Pew Research. In California, the most liberal state in the nation, the legislature tried to ram through a proposal that would repeal Proposition 209, which said the state should not discriminate on the basis of race or ethnicity for any reason, even for the purposes of diversity. And the people rejected it in a ballot measure, 57% to 43%, preserving that principle. The majority of Americans are for merit-based principles for hiring and promotion. The reason being is because we believe that we deserve our success. I mean, we believe that we earn, that we have the right to earn something, and we know that there are lazy people out there. You shouldn't reward lazy people. It's not morally justified to reward lazy people. It's bad for our country, and it's bad for those people, right? Because if you want to find great meaning in life, you have to start off with responsibility. So there is that's a very common wise principle that's prominent in Asian and Western cultures, particularly Asian cultures. Now, who's against this? Who is against this? So the people who are mainly against the principle of meritocracy are people who believe that meritocracy is racist or some other version of privileging or elitist or something like that, because these are people who resent the elite without understanding the principles for how the elite got to where it got to. So one common contention among people who do not like meritocracy, who are the people who, like, I would say people in higher education, especially elite higher education, like Harvard, does not like meritocracy. The philosophy professor at Harvard, Michael Sandel, a prominent philosopher today, author of Justice, or sorry, not author of Justice, that was John Rawls. He authored a book called The Tyranny of Merit, where he basically says meritocracy is bad, no one should follow it, and he wants to replace it.
So hold on. So he doesn't make the argument that it's imperfect or that it doesn't actually exist. He says that it's actually bad. Meritocracy is actually some sort of...
meritocracy is actually bad. Okay. The reason, his argument is that, in his book, The Tyranny of Merit, his argument is that meritocracy creates the people who are rich have the ability to afford more ways for their kids to become also rich and successful.
Yeah.
Which it's interesting. It's an interesting argument, and we can break it down more, but I just want to go through the list. People like Michael Sandel don't like it. Prominent Harvard philosopher John Rawls states his first position in a theory of justice is against merit. Basically, he believes that everybody who has been given something gets it from luck. So if you win a 100-meter race, the metaphysical statement about that is you didn't deserve winning that 100-meter race. Maybe you were blessed with good genes or good parenting or good coaching, but you didn't deserve winning that 100-meter race. That's not up to you. That is a result of luck. That is a function of luck. And then, so these are people who philosophically object to merit. But then there are people who politically object to merit, who think it is actually a racist instrument. Nicole Hannah-Jones from the New York Times believes that we should eliminate all gifted and talented programs. The reason why we should eliminate all gifted and talented programs is because it propagates this false idea that there are more academically talented or advanced students than others. And she thinks that that's bad from an equity perspective, in the sense that if we prop people up who are higher, then we're going to ignore the people who are lower. And she says that that's racist, because the people who are lower are predominantly Black and Hispanic kids who are not being evaluated according to standards, who are not being evaluated according to what they're worth or deserve. So I would say that those are two principal camps of people who are against meritocracy.
Mm-hmm.